What's up, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XLRA Dalter, welcoming you back to the 100 days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where every day for 100 days we're dueling with a different deck. Every single day. Today, everybody, is day 21, fifth the way through, and welcome to another exciting episode of Troll Week, that week where we troll people. It's your boy, Arthur. I am the humblest of trolls, the humblest person ever. Not just because yesterday was a flop, but today we're playing a nice classical deck in the form of the Psy-Frames. We're just trying to Psy-Frame it up, get our boys in our hands and start negating our opponents and synchroing on their turn and making our Omega and our Zeta and all that good stuff. We also got some punks on the side because punks are amazing and they have really helped the deck out in numerous ways. So we got ourselves our deck today. Thanks to me, I decided on today's deck again. So we'll be having ourselves a good old time with it. So if you want the whole deck list, it'll be at the end of the video, as it tends to be, and will always be. So let's go ahead and yugioh Pro, show off the wombos and the combos, the what do's, the what not do's, and have ourselves a good old time. Alrighty, everybody, our first opponent, another day, another card game. We want to go first with this deck whenever we can. We like to set things up with the Psy-Frames. What do we have for an opening hand? I mean, it's something. It's not perfect, but it's something. I mean, I've got the field spell, which is really the most important part, and hey, oh, that's Deer Note. I thought that was Sayaman. Sayaman is the one you want to start with, but it's what it is. Let's start with our Psy-Frame circuit, and, let's see, I'll go ahead and set this just in case he tries to field nuke me. That's a lot of work. But yeah, Psy-Frame's pretty self-explanatory bunch. While you have no face-up, like, monsters and stuff, your opponent activates card effects, you can just activate these dudes. And yeah, they do various things. Alpha is nice as our stardom up here, because when he gets summoned, I actually get another Psy-Frame card. He's really the best. It's weird that Gamma is the front of the Psy-Frames, considering that he is literally their best searcher. But that is what we have. We have Alpha. My opponent summons a monster. I'm going to be able to summon this boy, summon my other boy, do a synchro summon, search a Gamma. We'll be all set. We'll be nice and set there. And even if he does field nuke me, I've got evenly matched. Nice little card if we need to keep things nice and straight and even. It's a Kuriboh! I love Kuriboh! I guess I'll go for Alpha. I mean, that's the whole idea of this deck, is to go for Alpha. So we'll see where this goes. I mean, he's got Kuriboh. Bit of an uphill battle, considering Kuriboh's the greatest deck of all time. So we'll see where this goes. What did he ditch to the graveyard? Oh, it's dystopic Kuribohs. Okay. This guy's, he's immune to everything outside the battle phase, correct? Something to that effect. I mean, I've seen dystopic Kuribohs before. Let's see. Don't utilize battle stab. Banish. Okay, so it's only immune during the battle phase. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, that's not that big of a deal. But let's go ahead and grab ourselves a Gamma. Well, should I grab Gamma? It doesn't really matter because I have monsters now. But in the well, actually, he's playing Kuribohs. Probably has a lot of spells and things. I'm going to go ahead and get Delta instead. I'm going to grab a Delta. And we're going to use our circuit. Because now I can go ahead and sync in my opponent's turn. We're going to go for Zeta. Zeta the Hater, they call him. Because he can banish himself in a special summon monster in order to influence my opponent's board. See, if I had Lambda set up, and that's one of the main things of the punks, then every time Zeta gets banished, end phase, I get another Psy-Frame. It's a nice little combination of cards. You know, that's why Zeta, or not Zeta, Zeta's good. But that's why Lambda is really good in this deck. It's just the fact that, you know, the more you banish your stuff, then the more stuff you get. It's pretty nice. Alright, so now the big question is, what is he going to Linky Stinky into? I've played my fair share of Kuribohs, sir. I know how they work. You're not going to surprise me too easy. You're going to have to put some effort into that. Because even if he summons Dystopia, this is only... Yeah, it only does anything in the battle phase. So, yeah, he can do extra deck stuff, but I'm a bit of a smart cookie in that department. I've played enough Kuribohs to know when to hit what. Okay, Linky Spider. Interesting choice. Linky Stinky Spider. You got some normie monsters in there, or are you just going for, like, more stuff? I'm actually a little worried if he has, like, Underworld Goddess, but what are the odds? Well, I shouldn't say that. We gotta stay humble, of course. What are you gonna go for? Dark the Dark Gloomy. Huh. Let's see, I don't have any darks in my graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're still okay. Potentially. I mean, even if he does something, I have Overload. So I could banish something. That's the thing. We're pretty set up. Okay, Astral Kuriboh. Let's see. Cannot special summon except for number exceeds monsters. Okay. Nita. What did he reveal? Number 13. Classic. Very classic, but you can't link with this thing. What on earth is this? Uh-huh. Starting to think maybe I should do something here. Well, let's face it with the monsters. Okay, I think I'm still okay. Because of Astral Kuriboh, he can't do any linking. So I don't know what he's thinking about. He can't summon, like, Underworld Goddess like he'd like to do. So, yeah, I think we just... Oh, hold on, this is doing something. Let's see. Summon this card from the hand. Only summon another card, places this card to him. Have this guy's attack. Attacks directly. Okay, fine. Go ahead. Attack me. All you can really do. Can't do much else. And my opponent surrenders. Alright, well, that was partly my own opponent's fault for misplaying his Kuribohs. You gotta know what you're doing with Kuribohs. They're too powerful to not know what you're doing. But even if he hadn't done the Kuriboh, I could figure he was going for Underworld Goddess, so I could have just banished these two for a turn, and then we're pretty set from there. Could he have made a big link? Yes. Could I have done anything about that? Yes. So, I'm calling that a win. You know, it's Troll Week, all wins count. But that's the basic idea of Psy-Frames in of themselves. You get the field spell going, you're synchroing on your opponent's turn with your monsters after you negate stuff, and all good from there. So, good for first duel, you get the idea. Let's go for duel number 2, and show off some of the punks, because they really have some nice interactions, yo. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. And what do we have for an opening count? Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's start with Upstart Goblin, though. It's always good to just have extra cards, although that is not the card I wanted. I can still make it work, though. Let me think about this. Because I fuse with 2 of them, and then I could do some more things with them. Okay, let's summon out P.U.N.K Psy-Frame. He's our fusion boy. Sometimes you still use the fusions in P.U.N.K. We're going to go ahead and fuse Rockus. Well, we'll show Deerno and Zayamin. That way we make sure we keep a monster. And Zayamin will make a monster bigger, but we don't need to care about that. We're going to use Rising Carp's effect. We're going to go ahead and summon out our Spider, and we'll summon out Zayamin. That way we have like a bunch of different monsters. And we do have Madame Spider. It has some applicability because we are playing like the P.U.N.K spell traps. Let me think. I'll get Dangerous Gabu, because I don't have my Gamma. I think that'll work. And we'll use our Zayamin, and my opponent surrenders. Wow, I didn't even do anything. Alright. Well, unfortunate that my opponent surrendered the raw power of P.U.N.K. I guess he was thinking I was going to do something crazy. Really, I was just going to make Lambda and then have a beta. Have a beta the hater. He was going to do his thing, so... unfortunately, that's happened, but it is Troll Week, and so it does still count as a win. But we'll do a bonus duel because that was really that was too quick. So let's go ahead for duel number 3. Cause, like I said, I haven't even summoned Lambda yet. My opponents are just... they're not lasting long enough to be worth Lambda's time. That's not Lambda, but you get the idea. Alrighty, the third opponent, the fight in third. Let's get in there, folks. I gotta get back into my old trolly ways. You know, I had a bad day yesterday. Today is a new day. What do we have for a hand? Perfectly reasonable. Let's go for E-Telly. E-Telly is always good. Provided it goes through. If it doesn't go through, then things are sad, but we'll see where this goes. I mean, you never know, I could top deck all the things I need, but we won't have to worry about that just yet. So let's go for Zay Amin. Hey, oh, get my girl. See the show. Gonna go ahead and pay our 600, get ourselves a Foxy Tune, or conversely, okay, I have backups to this. They're not good at backups, but they're backups nonetheless. So, this is what happens sometimes with Ash is a thing, and my monster gets banished, so I get a whole lot of nothing. But we'll see. I mean, I still have Alpha. Let's see. What does this do? Add a Diabellstar monster. Do I really want him to have that? Not especially. I don't know if I can help it anyway. So let's go ahead and sub out a couple of these boys. Hate it when, you know, I'm just trying to make a small combo here, and then my opponent's just like, Ash, Blossom. I can't stand hand traps like that. I can't stand hand traps in general. That's a Kuriboh. Kuriboh's cool. Alright, so what are we up? We get Fire Kings and Diabellstars. Interesting. Okay. Volcanic Emperor. Kieran. Okie dokie. Oh, because he has Garnix. Ugh. Garnix indeed. So he will be able to pop my boys. I mean, could be worse. I was really hoping just to... Well, this was getting banished. I was really hoping for a nice little Lambda board with a P.U.N.K monster that I could use my surprise on. That was the goal and the plan here. It just goes to show the best laid plans can get derailed by one simple little ass Blossom. That's why I don't care for it that much. But at least he set a card so I can play this. So, not all bad, not all bad. Just annoying, more than anything. More annoying, and if I could just get my field spell, I could make something work here. Alright, so before anything else, let's pop this back row, because I don't trust it. What is it? Accelerator reload. Okay, that could be problematic. We'll see how that goes. Batarang will do its thing. Okay. We'll see where this goes. We'll see where this goes. Let's enter the battle phase. Yeah, I'm entering the battle phase. You know what that means. Everybody knows what that means. Evenly matched, baby. You must banish 2 cards. Very good. Alright, we'll set a card. We'll end our turn. See where this goes. Very touch and go here, but at the very least, I'll have my field spell. As long as I have the field spell, I'll be okay. Because he doesn't know what psyframe I have. I don't even know, because the game is being glitchy and I can't... There we go. I got Alpha. So if he summons a monster, any monster at all, we'll be okay. Because I can summon Alpha, synchro summon, search a Gamma, etc., etc. Bob's your uncle. Alright, he summoned the Troopa Poopa. Now it's my turn. Let's go for Alpha. What's this doing? This adds any volcanic card. Okay. I swear if you ash me again, I'm going to be a little cross with you. I know I hit you with evenly matched, but double ash is just too much. Just asking to... I think it's... okay. There we go. Go for broke. We're going to add a Gamma for later. He'll get a Volcanic, and then I'm going to Synchro Summon. Yeah, that should still work. I think timing is still on my side. I mean, he's got the reload. He could dump a bunch of scatter shots, but pretty sure I can Synchro and then tag out. And if I can't, well, that's just unfortunate. How many fire monsters do you have in the graveyard? Not a lot. Yeah, because he can send scatter shot, but then that's a different chain order. So I can just be like, here comes Zeta the Hater. You can go ahead and do your thing. And I'm going to be like, hey, I'll do my thing. I'm just going to banish a couple boys for a turn if you don't mind. If you don't mind there, laddie, I'm about to banish your boy. I'm just going to keep juggling him off the board until he's not a problem. Oh no. Zeta! Well, that's unfortunate, and now he's just gonna come back. Not yet. I was about to say yes, but I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. Well, shoot! Dang, I forgot about that bloody Kieran. That is unfortunate indeed. Add a Fire King spell trap. I'm thinking here. Do I want to stop that? Not really. I think I think I might actually be doomed. The thing about our deck, we like to set things up and keep rolling from it. It's one of those decks where when the setup gets ruined, things don't go as well as planned. Let's see. Accelerator. Sending Blaze Accelerator. Then this gives me a token. Cool. Okay. Alright. Of course, then he's going to blow up the token. He should have left it there while he did his combos, but that's just me. Alright. I'm waiting for the Emperor. That's really my plan here. My plan at the moment is wait for the Emperor to go off and then hit him with a Gamma. With any luck, that'll work, but my opponent is being really, really slow about it. In this the old and third duel. Come on, just summon your Emperor. I know you want to do it. I know you can't resist. Volcanic player. I know you can't resist your big fiery boy. Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf. What the heck? Monster summon into the zone. Fire monster. From the grave to the hand. Okay. You're kind of just giving up damage, but okay, you do you. What are you going to add? Kieran back? Garnix back? Nickel back? No, it's Kieran. Okay, that makes the most sense. Okay. Now what? What are you going to do? I want to see what you're going to do. Heat Soul. Just draw another card, why don't you? Okay. Seeker of the Sinful Spoils after all. After all the time, all this time, he just goes for Diabellstar. Well, folks. Well, I really didn't want to do this, but at this point, I think I've just lost either way. Don't think there's much else I can do. Because, like, I can synchro summon and all the good stuff. Wait a minute. I'm not done yet. I have tech options. I got Stardust Excel Dragon. That's right. Who said I was dead? I'm going to bring back Gamma. Gamma the Hammer. I just gotta wait for, like, end of main phase and stuff. Not yet. Soon. Get another volcanic shell, you say? Let's gotta wait for the end of the main phase, and then I can do my synchro play. Yeah, everyone thinks that all I can do is psyframe synchros. No, I can do any synchro I please. Especially if they're level 8s. Alright. You had your fun, you laddie. It's time for bad things to happen now. Like, you'll get your Emperor, man. And he's gonna do a head of damage. And now it's time for me. I'm gonna summon Stardust Dragon and do a synchro on my opponent's turn. I will take damage. But I'm gonna do some damage of my own. I summon Satellite Warrior. Oof. A lot of damage. Satellite Warrior, you're supposed to be blowing stuff up, my friend. Okay, there we go. Okay, so for every synchro in my grave, I can actually pop a card. So let's destroy this thing. I'm going to destroy this. And I'm going to destroy that. And each one gives me 1,000 attack points. Oh, though true, he will have Garunix, but at least I get to show off the cool thing with Satellite Warrior. Well, I can still summon back my Stardust Synchros, but yeah, I still think I might be dead in this duel. Unfortunate indeed. What did you just do? Wait, what did he just do? I'm confused. I thought he targeted me. I didn't see anything happen, though. Come on. Time run out. 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 Yes! My opponent's time ran out. That means we legally win. That's the way of the troll, to be winning by timeout. All right. But let's go for one more, because, you know, might as well at this point. I even summoned Lambda. Where the hell is Lambda in this time? Alrighty, everybody, the fourth and final opponent. Let's go into it. And I want to see Lambda. I don't care what happens. We haven't even seen Lambda all day. It's ridiculous. And we might still not see the guy, unless I get Zayaman. If I can get Zayaman, it'd be pretty good. That'll do it. Alrighty. Well, shoot, dang, that just hurts. So I can't add, let's see, how does this work? Cards can be added from the player's hand to the... Well, shoot. Everyone doesn't want me to summon Lambda today. I don't know what it is. Either my opponents died too quick, or they just got nothing. I don't know. But I guess that's what we got right now. What we got, well, you know, we're still gunning for Lambda. That is still the plan. Still the hope and the dream. So let's activate our psyframe circuit and see where this goes. I still have Delta. I got Alpha. It would be so cool if this, well, this was made before the links, but it would be cool if this was retrained to let me link in my opponent's turn. Busted as that would be. It would be really fun. What are we up against? Diabellstar. Okay. I can Diabellstar with you. I can give you a stare of a Diabell. That's something we can certainly do with your bird and your trap. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go for... We've already seen Alpha. We know what Alpha does. I really just wanted to go for Lambda, though. Because Lambda's so good. He's really helpful in the deck. I mean, it's glad that we haven't, like, required him or anything, but at the same time, I love to see the guy. He's like my psychic electric amigo or something. Get Gamma because he's at 1. Sad to say that he is, but he is. What is this? It's getting a sin for spiles, you'll say. Send a face-up card you control the grave, summon a fire. I think we need to immediately go for Zeta for various reasons. I'm going to banish them both for a turn. Remember how this card works. If this card is sent to its hand or field of the grave, during your opponent's turn, if it's sent from the hand or field of the grave, then he can come back right away. What the heck is it? Oh, this is the new thing. Sensible spoils in the grave, just summon it. Cards these days are too ridiculous. They just have, they're way too easy to set up in this day and age. It's an eternal arms race that is Yu-Gi-Oh! No. Screw you. Screw you and your easy draw power. I mean, I had that option too, but, you know, I didn't go with that one. I went for other things. Synchro Star did us pretty good. I'm gonna trust on his power yet again. I could go for Omega, where this is just funny. How about Chumba? And then tell Stardust Dragon, be like, hello, Stardust Dragon. Pop your board. But-choo. Ooh, but-choo! Alright, so there you go. This guy's pretty much done. And there we go. So my opponent loses. I didn't even need Lambda. What the heck? I'm glad he's on the thumbnail today, because we didn't see the damn thing. But there you go. I want to go for that 6, though. But Memphis said I can't be on the day all day, so we got that tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the day we go 6-0. But for now, let's go for the end screen. Alrighty, everybody, so the Psy-Frame punks went 4-0 today. You might say, Memphis, you only won because your opponent's, timed out, or your opponent's rage quit. It's Troll Week. It doesn't matter how we win. Any win is a win, and that's where we're sticking with it. So, we got to see the deck doing what it likes to do. We got the Psy-Frames doing the things. The Punks, well, they tried. They really tried, but people tend to run away at the sight of these things because they expect, like, Psychic and Punisher and stuff, which admittedly, I have it, but I didn't use it. So, we got to sell off the deck as it is. We had ourselves a good time. Sadly, never saw Lambda, but thankfully we didn't need it. So, just goes to show you that this deck is at least robust enough to play without the thing. But we did get to show off some cool stuff. So, thanks everybody for watching today. If you did enjoy it, like, sub, comment, etc., etc. Tomorrow's the finale of Troll Week, and we're going with the big guns. We got the stake around for tomorrow to see what it is. Oh yeah, deck list. Right. Okay, here's what the list we had today. We had 2 copies of Psyframe Driver, 2 Foxy Tunes. We had 1 Deer Note, 1 Cyber Gadget for flavor, 2 copies of Shiraka Sai, 1 Madame Spider, 3 Zeamin. We had ourselves 3 copies of Delta, 1 Gamma, 2 Betas, 3 copies of Alpha. We had triple Upstart Goblin, Terraforming, Call the Grave, triple E-Telly, triple Psyframe Circuit, triple Evenly Matched, 1 each of Dangerous Gabu and Nashiwara Surprise, 2 Metaverse, and a Psyframe Overload. Extra deck, we had Link Devotee, we had Link Disciple, we had Lambda, Dawn Dragster, 2 Zeta the Hadas, 1 Stardust, 1 Excel Stardust, 1 Punk Jam Drive, 1 Psyframe Lord Omega, 1 Satellite Warrior, 1 Baron, 1 Yugioh Punk Amazing Dragon, 1 Psychic Punisher, and our Rising Carp. Side deck is just like stuff. I don't think I can make this. I just kind of threw this in here. But yeah, that's today's deck. Hope you all enjoyed. See you guys again tomorrow. Your boy, Alter Memphis, signing out. I'll see you guys later. Take care.